Hi, my name is David Albert. I'm the board chairman of Friendly Water for the World, a local Olympia nonprofit organization that works with groups and individuals around the world to find ways to ensure their own clean drinking water supply. We are dedicated to working with the Olympia community and having the Olympia community work with people around the world. And with me today is our Ethiopia representative, Abraham Bezabeh. Welcome, Abraham, from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
Thank you for having me, David.
Abraham actually came here for our training. We have a 5-day training program where we teach people how to build and install biosand water filters, which is a very simple, appropriate, low-cost technology that can reduce bacteria and viruses in the water supply by up to 99% and remove worms, amoeba, protozoa, and some metals. And the best part is, while it is all made of local materials, it can work for 30 years with no maintenance. So we think this is one of many answers to the continuing problems of unclean water, especially in sub-Saharan Africa. So Abraham, you were here for the training. The training.
Yes, David.
How did you find it?
It's good and interesting. It's different than what we have at home. So as you know, I built it from the video and the manual. So when you see the difference, when you come to the reality, it's different. In here, when they build the water filter, the ratio of the cement and the sand.
So Abraham's program began as a big surprise for us. Actually, the producer of this show, Dennis Mills, had sent Abraham videos and a manual for building biosand water filters. And without any training, you started building them yourself.
Yes, David.
You must be very handy.
Thank you.
And actually, Abraham, you run a guest house.
Yes, I run a guest house.
Lafto guest house.
Yes, Lafto guest house.
Just near the airport in Addis Ababa.
Yeah, 20-minute drive from the airport.
And you're actually making the biosand filters right inside the guest house.
Yes, of course, yeah.
That's a very exciting project.
It is exciting, yes. Then lots of people come and see it's a good opportunity for adoption families. They come when they stay in our house. Right. There's opportunity to see and to participate the work.
Right. There are many people who come to Addis Ababa to adopt children.
Yes.
And they stay at your guest house, but they have nothing to do.
You know, sometimes the court appointment or visa, it takes some time, so they have to stay like a week or 2 weeks. So in that moment, there's opportunity to give them something like doing the water filter after touring Addis or other places. Right. So it's interesting to build because it's providing the clean water.
Right, and then you can actually you could take the filters to an orphanage itself.
Yes. Most of them, they adopt their kids from outside Addis, so they know the problem, so they can go and
they can take the filters right either to a village or to an orphanage that is in need of clean water. Yes. So it's kind of a natural fit for the families that are coming. You also have mission groups that come.
Yes, we have a mission group. Some of them now in their program, when they come, they will give us 3 or 4 days to build the water filter because they know the power of water filter. It's easy to do. You know, they can participate and it's not expensive too. They can afford it and build it and they can transport it.
And this will prevent typhoid, giardia, cryptosporidium, occasionally cholera, and bacterial dysentery, which heavily affect the people of Ethiopia.
Yes.
So Addis Ababa is a big city. It's about 4 million people, right?
Yes.
But when you go to the outskirts, the villages are scattered around Addis Ababa. I visited them. I came to your place last Christmas. Yeah. And there are villages scattered around greatly in need of bad water. Not of bad water, they have bad
river water. Yeah.
Greatly river water and greatly in need of biosand filters.
Yes, you know, the problem is the animals and people wash their clothes there and also they take a shower there. So there's no any source. So they have water there. They have to use the water from there.
Right.
So that's the problem. So, you know, when you use that, you have
bacterial contamination and viral contamination.
Yeah. So even some of them, as you see, they have a well, but it's not deep. So they have to use the biosand filter.
which would clean the water.
It is, yeah.
So you're basically working with visitors who come to the guest house, also with mission groups that might
Yes.
have a need for a project, and you can provide them with a project that really fills a real need for poor people in Ethiopia, even in the Addis area. And then you have some more distant projects. I've heard people have come and you've ended
Yeah.
up in some interesting projects which are really a far distance from Addis Ababa. It's a big country.
It is big country. It is. Yeah, that opportunity is coming from Canada. His name is Gudeta, and his friend is Chad, the professional
I've met
photographer.
Chad, and you
Yeah.
told me the story of how they both stayed at your guest
Yes.
house. And Gudeta comes from a village, Nejo,
Nejo, yes.
which is about 500 kilometers. It's a long distance.
It
to
is.
the
It's
west.
like 9-hour drive.
9-hour ride.
They are working on the road, so it takes
Right.
more than that sometimes.
And a good-hearted man from Kelowna, British Columbia, and he has
Yes.
donated all the money to build a school,
Yes.
but they don't have any clean water.
Yeah, they don't have clean water. They have a well. He like get fundraise, and he have one well around the school, but there is no maintenance in that area. It's hard to find the maintenance. When I was there, they're starting maintain the well, but the water is getting down, so it's
Right.
another cost.
Right.
On the middle, we are on the way bringing the biosand.
Right, I heard so. He saw your filters in the guest house.
Yes, he did.
And you told him what they would do, and he didn't believe you.
Yes, yes. When you tell them for the people about biosand, it's hard to convince them that sand is cleaning dirty water. So when they see it, other person on person, so that's.
So you and he and Chad, a photographer from Canada, jumped
Yeah.
in the car
Yeah.
and went 500 kilometers over 9 hours over many hills and dales
Yeah.
out to Nejo, where they were going to be dedicating the school, right?
It is. Yeah, they do that actually. I stay for 3 days, but I didn't get the chance to see the final result.
I saw the pictures of the final result.
But Chad is taking the picture.
Right, the
in
water
printing.
there, and I'm sure this will show up in the show we're doing now, was a bright red-orange color.
Yeah,
In the school for 900 children, no clean water. Children with bacterial dysentery obviously can't concentrate in the classroom.
Yeah.
Medical expenses are high. And they cleaned the sand, and you installed the one biosand filter, and the water turned, Chad told me the story, the water turned from bright red-orange to absolutely clear. Now, I was told that the people in this village had never seen transparent water
Yeah.
in their entire lives.
Yeah, some of them, some of the teachers might be seeing the clean water, because in the city when you go, you can see the bottled water. So they have opportunity to see that. But the older people, there's no opportunity.
Now, Chad tells me he was next to the water filter when it started working,
Yeah.
and the crowds pushed him up against the wall
Yes,
just for a sight of transparent, clean
Yes.
water.
That day is the opening of the school too. They
Good.
have a big ceremony and tasting the water. So,
And-
Gudeta he said when he talked to me, he's almost crying, and people are crying and hug him. It's amazing, and they don't believe this, the concrete to clean water. So it's
now we have a
amazing.
plan.
We have a big plan. Yeah.
And the plan, first of all, you're going to build with your group in Addis Ababa
Yes.
a group of filters to bring to selected locations in Nejo so that people have more experience with clean water.
Yes.
And then after that, you're planning to go to Nejo to hold a training program.
Yes, we will. In Addis, we will find good welder. Then we will have the steel mold.
Now, you need a steel mold to make a
Yes.
biosand
Then
filter.
after that, we plan to take 2 molds. So after that, we will stay for 7 days, and we will teach them
And you'll train them to make biosand filters.
biosand filter. Then
And you'll also
they
teach
can
them
support.
community sanitation and hygiene.
Yes, of course. Yeah, we will do that, because those are get together. So we have to teach them, both of them. What our plan is, to involve with the women's, because women's can do more cleaning, and they're the one working in the house in Ethiopia, as we know.
So they're the ones who are responsible for the water.
Yes, so we will teach them how to clean it and how to take care of it. The biosand filter, because when they use it, they have to run it every day to make it clean. So the other thing is we will thinking to open small business
Right. The idea
for
would
women
be,
and
right. The women could run a small business
and sell the
constructing
water
and
filter.
selling
Yes.
biosand water filters.
Yeah, that we are working with another organization in the future because most of them they are interested to support women. So that's our plan. And we will teach both gender together.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're also hoping to be working in southern Ethiopia, and then you have requests from eastern Ethiopia. You're going to be a very busy man.
That's nice. It's good for good, you know.
It's a good
Providing
problem.
clean water is
Right.
like a blessing.
And then people from the United States and Canada will come to your guest house, and you can
Yeah.
take them out and show them these projects.
Yeah. Actually, we will inform them everything, and when they come, they are the one doing. Especially, they can do the lead and the diffuser plate.
Right. You need a diffuser plate so
Yeah.
the water rains down onto the
Yes,
sand.
so they can do that. It's easy work. So they can wash the sand. You know, it's nice work. When they see it, it's good for
I
them to
think you're going
participate.
to need a bigger guest house.
We will see. God provide, yeah. We work hard, things will come. So, but first is giving the clean water is the main thing for us for now.
Providing good water.
Yeah.
Haile Selassie, the late emperor, had his famous word was "Inshallah," right?
Yeah.
It means it can be done.
Yeah, Haile Gebrselassie, one of the Ethiopian fast runner.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the idea is that this can be done, that we can help people around the world ensure their own clean drinking water supply.
Yeah, the biosand it's easy, you know, they can build it. They don't have to go to school, anything. Anyone, if you touch them, it's easy to catch up and doing the biosand water filter because it doesn't ask more technical things.
Right.
So the local people can make the biosand.
That's great.
That's amazing thing. Also the materials they
Are
can get
available locally.
available local. So that makes him so.
So at the
interested
training
to do
here in
that.
Olympia, there were people who want to do projects in Nicaragua, El Salvador,
Yeah.
India, Kenya, Uganda, and Ethiopia, and perhaps other places as well. We'll just have to see
Yeah.
as time goes. But all people came from all over the country and as far away as Addis Ababa to the training program. They came from Atlanta and Denver and Los Angeles, came together for 5 days in Olympia. Now, people are going to have a chance to meet you next week.
Yes.
We're going to actually be having, for people who've been trained, a refresher reunion class. But at the end, 5:30 in the evening on July 20th at the Olympia Friends Meeting House, 3201 Boston Harbor Road Northeast, we're going to have a picnic, potluck, and presentation. It's free to anyone from Olympia who wishes to attend. You can see the work that's going on. You can see model filters. You'll be able to see displays. We'll share some food. There's a wonderful play space for kids. And then we'll share about the potential programs in Ethiopia.
Yeah, we have also invitation from Virginia Beach, Texas, and Maryland.
Well, as you travel.
Yes, so people are interested and invite me to coming at the church and to present about the water filter.
Right, so you're going to be making presentations in Virginia,
yes,
in Texas, in Maryland, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So the word of your work is going to spread. But
Yes.
right here in Olympia, if you come 5:30 next Saturday on July 20th, we'd love to see you. You can see what the work is, meet Abraham, and it should be a great event. By the way, I know there are people in Olympia that didn't get a chance to be part of the training here. We're having another training August 21st to 26th in Anacortes, Washington, a bit north of here. Wonderful, beautiful rustic camp in Anacortes. We have partial scholarships available for the training. We'd love to have kids. Kids love participating in our programs, and the kids are free. You can bring your kids with you to camp, and we'd love to have them. The training will be, again, August 21st to 26th, and you can find it on our website at www.friendlywater.net. Please check it out. We'd love to have you come to the training, and who knows, you might be working with Abraham in Ethiopia.
Yes, we invite you to come and to spend your time in Ethiopia. It's a good place to stay, and we have nice food, culture, friendly people. So, lot to see in Ethiopia. Come and enjoy your time and build water filter, give a clean water for the people of Ethiopia. So we expect you to come and
That would be great.
yeah,
I'm
and
hoping to go back again.
yeah, we're exciting to have you.
I like it because it's sunny all the time. I've been
Yes.
in
Yeah, we are
Ethiopia.
30
It's
months
sunny about
sunshine.
10 or 11 months a year.
30 months sunshine, that's our logo. So,
Here, I've been explaining we have rain 8 or 9 months a year.
uh-huh.
I think you're amazed by that whole idea.
Oh yeah.
I took you to the ocean yesterday.
Yes, it's amazing. It's big
You'd
and
never seen the
different.
ocean.
No. We have some lakes and rivers, but
Right.
it's not big like this.
And there isn't an Ethiopian navy.
We will have soon.
You're totally landlocked.
Yeah.
But so an Ethiopian navy would be an interesting idea,
Yes.
right? And you could be part of the Ethiopian surfing team.
Yeah, I think so. Because I'm working in the water
Right.
world, so.
So water is scarce in much of Ethiopia. It's mostly surface. Well, there's water about 600 or 700 feet down, I know.
Yes.
Often contaminated with fluoride. But most people are taking water from the rivers, the surface water.
Yeah.
And the cattle are making use of this water. The camels are making use of this water, right?
Yeah, actually they use, that's in the city we have water, so there's opportunity to get tap water. But when you go out, it's coming actually. Things are changed because the government working and trying to get more clean water for the people, but it needs time. So it's not easy. Also, we don't have much money to do because when you go outside, these people live in separate area. There are one village in here, and so the other village like 10 kilometer or 5 kilometers. So the distance
Away,
is
so they're
away.
just
So
far
it's
away.
hard to give them the pipe. So they
Right.
are working, but now if we work, we can do more. It's easy because if they have river nearby them, they can
You make
make
use of the
clean water.
biosand
Yeah,
water filters.
it's not expensive.
What I like about the filter is they do prevent the diseases, okay?
Yeah.
They cut down on bacterial dysentery, especially bacterial dysentery. And you know that you can't really study in school with a stomach ache all the time.
No.
And you can't digest your food well. And so even if you have malnutrition, if you don't have clean water, you can't digest the little food that you have if there's a shortage of food. Kids don't study in school, workers can't be productive, life is unsettled, you don't know when the next sickness is going to come on, your income is taken up with going to a health clinic, if there's a health clinic anywhere near you. And so really, water is really the key to clean water is really the key to so many of the things that could make life better.
Yes. Yeah, as we see in the movie last time, our body of 80% of our bodies.
Our bodies are
Yes.
at 80 to 90% water.
Yeah, so everyone need clean water, not Ethiopia or other African countries or America. We need clean water, so we have to keep it clean and we have to use it
Right.
properly. So.
And we're busy, Friendly Water for the World is busy building an East African network. Now we now have programs in Ethiopia, in Kenya, in Uganda. We're starting a new program in Congo, in Burundi, and we've sent people to South Sudan. And we now have you all communicating together. We think, again, this is a problem which people working together, but locally, can really solve for themselves. We
Yes.
really just provide a little bit of technical know-how. We're not a traditional charity. We don't hand out money to people or build things for people. Rather, we share the knowledge that we have to make things possible
Yes.
within the context of those cultures.
Yeah, the good part of this, our organization, Friendly Water for the World, is we are not giving the filter free. So because people have to contribute something or building the water filter or pay some of the payment for the cement or other materials.
Right.
So that's the good part because otherwise if we give it like free, maybe people might not use it properly.
Right. They might not think as much. They won't
Yeah.
have an investment in it.
Yes, so that's what I like part of this
Right.
water filter
And you're a
project.
good businessman.
I think so. I'm trying,
Right.
but I want to help more people to get benefit on that. So especially as I told you, women and HIV positive. So they are the one who can do it, this project easily.
Right. And of course, Friendly Water does have a program to subsidize filters for schools, orphanages, healthcare facilities, and families who are impacted by HIV. We do have a subsidy. It's a small program, a small part of our work, but we do have that program. What it does is help make the local programs more visible to the people who then end up trying to buy water filters in the community.
Yeah, that's good.
So how have you felt about the food here?
It's different, you know. Still, I miss Ethiopian food.
Yeah,
you know.
yes. Well, when I was in Ethiopia, you took me for Sunday dinner where we had lamb, and they weighed out the lamb, and then they said raw or cooked. I did order the cooked, but you know, the raw, I mean, I guess we could call that Ethiopian sushi.
Yeah, it's similar, but this one is different, you know. The sushi is.
Yeah, so the first day you were here, I got you sushi in Olympia.
Yeah, it's a good treat. Thank you. But in Ethiopia, yeah, we have nice food. People like it, even if they come from America.
Food is great,
it's great. But when you come in here, it's different. Some of them have sugar. Some of them have lots of salt. So lots of cheese, and you know, it's different. We have.
But you've been bearing up all right.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Right.
So.
Although you've been noting that to get everywhere, you need a car.
Yeah. No walking in here. So.
Not as much walking.
Yeah.
I remember in Ethiopia, we were
Yeah, when you come to in here, you have to have a driving license.
Right.
That means international one. So in the future, I might.
And Addis Ababa is 8,000 feet high. I remember walking 3 blocks was quite uphill.
Yeah, I walked like 2 hours in here.
Right, and you didn't feel?
No.
Right. That's probably why all the great distance runners come from Ethiopia.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Because you're always training at a very high altitude.
Yeah, they run in Doto area and they practice well. And when they come in here, it's easy for them, you know.
Right.
So they are good runners.
So we're going to see you in western Ethiopia. We're going to see you in southern Ethiopia. We're going to see you in eastern Ethiopia. So now we have to find a program in northern Ethiopia.
Yeah. But what I'm thinking is we have to finish, you know, we have to start something on and show the people of that who supports us.
Right.
We have to show them something. Then after that we can move and we can get more people come and work with us.
Help. Sure.
So
people should come out and see you and see the work we're doing. You can come to at 5:30. We've got a picnic, potluck, and presentation. That'll be on July 20th. That's Saturday at the Olympia Friends Meeting House, which is at 3201 Boston Harbor Road Northeast. Come on down, 5:30. You'll see biosand filters have been made. You'll see lots of displays. You'll get to meet Abraham, and we'll have a nice potluck. Great place for kids. We've got a great kids play space.
Yes.
Kick a soccer ball around, as they would in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, I enjoy the cooking with your training. They are so nice, and
Yeah, the people
I love to say thank you everyone that host me in here. And you know, everywhere I go, people are friendly and nice.
We're Friendly Water.
Yeah. So it's a good opportunity to come in here to meet.
Okay, so thank you so much. I just want to tell folks again about the I mentioned 2 upcoming events. It's actually 3. First of all, on July 19th, that's next Friday, we're doing some experimentation with alternative boreholes right near Evergreen State College at the home of Dennis Mills. You can get more information about coming. It's free. You can come on out. Begins 9:30 in the morning. Wear your clothes to get dirty. Phone number 888-3704. That's 888-3704. On Saturday, July 20th, again, we'll have this picnic, potluck, and presentation, 5:30 in the afternoon. Come on out, see our displays, see biosand filters, and meet Abraham. And then finally, again, we have the training that's going to come up in Anacortes, Washington, August 21st to 26th. We have partial scholarships available. Bring the kids. The kids are free. You can look it up on our website at www.friendlywater.net. Abraham, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, David. አብርሃም እባላለሁ ከአዲስ አበባ ነው የመጣሁትኝ የምኖረው ላፍቶ ነው እዚህ የመጣሁበት ምክንያት የባዮሳንድ ዎተር ፊልተር ነው ለመውሰድ ነው። ማለትም ትሬኒንግ እዚህ ነበረና ከመጣው 3 ሳምንቴ ነው እና እዚህ አካባቢ ባየሁት ወይም ባዮሳንድ ኮርሱን በምንወስድበት ሰዓት በጣም ጥሩ ነበረ። ይህን አጋጣሚ በማግኘቴ በጣም ደስተኛ ነኝ። እናንተም መታችሁ ደግሞ ይህንን ስልጠና ወስዳችሁ አገራችንን አብረን ብናግዝ ጥሩ ነው። ምክንያቱም ብዙ ቦታ ንጹህ ይፈልጋሉ። ይህን ንጹህ ደግሞ ማቅረብ የምንችለው ቀለል ባለ መሳሪያ ነው። ይሄ ደግሞ ባዮሳንድ ዎተር ፊልተር ይባላል። ምንም አይነት ያን ያህል ብዙ ብር የሚወስድ አይደለም። በአነስተኛ ብር የምንገነባው ነው። ቀለል ያለም ቴክኖሎጂ ነው። መታችሁ ከኔ ጋር ብትሰሩ ወይም ፍሬንድሊ ዎተር እዛ ሄዳችሁ ዌብሳይቱ ላይ ብታዩት የተሻለ ነው። እዚህም አሜሪካንም ያላችሁ ሰዎች ጊዜው ካላችሁ ብትመጡና አብረን አንዳንድ ነገር የምንሰራበትን ነገር ብናወራ ደስ ይለኛል። አመሰግናለሁ። እዚህ ላላችሁት ሁሉ መልካም ጊዜና ጥሩ ኑሮ እንዲኖር እመኝላችኋለሁ። አመሰግናለሁ።